posting up a live video feed today. I know it's going to be pre-recorded after this video. Want to point out what I did so far. As you can tell, the backs right here, I'm going to be rebuilding those in my next segment. I'm waiting for the back springs to come in for the Rc10 T. Apparently, and I'll get to the front in a second, but as you can tell, the arms are too low. They're sagging. And using this, and the way the dog bones are positioned, you're not going to get very much efficiency. Of course, in my last video, I actually replaced the buckles, all of them, the front and the back. I'm gonna rebuild these shocks up in the back here, so we don't have this. We don't have the droopiness there in the back. So I'm gonna use red suspension shocks in the back. Now I'm gonna move up to the front, and I'm gonna show you what I did. I actually rebuilt the original shocks. I had a stiffer suspension in the front, which actually would be good enough for the track. And apparently, with that being said, with the rebuilding the shocks, I actually had to replace. There were two of the broken seal. There were two seals that broke, so I ended up replacing them, rebuilt the shocks up, put new seals in here for the inside, so you have a better suspension. What I'll do is at some point, I'm not going to over tighten them, because I want to make sure I have enough free moving on the suspension here. Pretty much use outdoor double-sided tape to keep the electrics in. Done deal. Pretty much right now it's just a little loose in the front, but for now it's going to be left alone. I'm not going to touch it yet. Probably not for a while, until I feel like I'm ready. I put new oil in here, 30 weight one tractor engine oil. Works very good rather than buying the kit. I didn't do a whole lot, just start to update some things here and there. Kind of make it kind of current, up-to-date, modern. What I like about the Team Associate kits, and like I said in my last video, I would never switch back to a Tamiya. These are pretty much like anything that's a Team Associate kit, a heavy-duty one, especially if I was going to use this in competition, I would. I mean, it's got the appropriate tires for indoor tracks, which is that they run like that terracotta, or kind of like that clay surface for the track. And, of course, over here, the same thing. So, pretty much this is built more for, this pretty much is more built indoors, more for indoor track. Yeah, of course you can see my pink kangaroo shoes. The other thing too, like I said in my other video, the Onyx, which is a low voltage battery, which is fine for putzing around. Pretty much not really a whole hell of a lot. Just kinda seeing what else there was to be done. I don't think I have anything else left. So I'm going to just hold off on that right now. And now I just got to work on the back, because obviously it's sagging like, kind of like a fat, well, I shouldn't say fat chick, but it's kind of sagging like something that it shouldn't be sagging. I mean, apparently I found out where all the leaks are coming from. Now that I upgrade the fronts, now I work on the back, because the backs have the broken seal, and I think there's going to be one or two of them that are broken. So I need to look at them and see exactly what needs to be done. You know, I know I was going to run it in my next video, but I'm going to wait until I have the suspension corrected. I get the new, I get to rebuild. After I rebuild the back, then I'll run it on a test run, and hopefully the back will stay like even without me using my hand to hold it. As you can tell, this is where it should be, and that's where it is now. So once I fix that, then I'll be good and gone, good and set. And at that point, that's pretty much it. Still running the original, actually still running the original body. Like I said, not much has changed with this. I'm still running the original 10T wheels, which is that really hard plastic, and trying to keep it as much as I can original, just by doing a little upgrades here and there. Just have to replace a few things. Unfortunately, I'm trying to keep it up with today's standard stadium trucks. However, 9 out of 10 times it may or may not work, so I'm just going to keep it as much as I can original. Not do a whole hell of a lot. I actually do have a racing license, but it's not for the Rc10 T. It's actually for the Tamiya Circuit Series, which at some point, I mean, I'm still going to race my Tamiyas, but not as much as the 10Ts, which I'm going to start bringing these to like a Vintage Nationals. But if anybody knows anywhere I can run a 10T like this, an older version, please leave a comment or something on the bottom of my of this channel, and I'm hoping that I can find something where I can run it under the Vintage Nationals. But this should pretty much cover some of the video for now. The next video, I'm hoping that I can actually come up with an idea, or not an idea, but I'll show you how I end up rebuilding my shocks with the back. I was going to do it for the front, but the front I had to see exactly how bad the shocks were. I apologize for not showing a video on how I rebuilt the front. I just had to take care of the major leaks that were going on with the front as well now with the back. The springs, well, they should be here within another week or two. Bought these ones, and then the rear ones, the tires, all on Amazon. The buckles, the heavy duty clips here, the ball clips, pretty much were bought on A-Main Hobbies. It's worth the money. Like I said, anything you get from Amazon as far as like the stadium tires, the springs, are worth it on Amazon. But to find the turnbuckles and the ball cups, go to A-Main Hobbies. If you have a problem, trying to find specific parts for a 10T, especially this first gen right here, go and look on Amazon for like the springs, tires, and A-Main for the buckle set. But it's always important to have the shorter ones on here. Of course, mine's got that funky look where the tires are more coming out this way a little bit, but I'm not complaining. It runs good. I'm happy it runs, and I've been pretty lucky so far. I just glued the tires into place. Luckily, these you can actually screw the rims. As you can tell, doing the best I can here to show you. I'll put it on my lap. As you can tell with the screws here, of course, these are like the old, really the old school bolt-ons. Right down those little holes in here is where you can actually take an Allen wrench and you unscrew them, and you're pretty much you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, there's not really much else to say. if you happen to like this channel and you happen to like the old vintage RC trucks, please like, subscribe. And I also say this as well on my channel. My air dates are normally, I'm trying to make my air dates now. Let's see, today is Tuesday. Normally I do my air dates on the Wednesday to Friday, but because it's Tuesday, I'm actually picking up on a little bit of slack. Last week I don't think I did enough time with videos for both my Rc10 and for my video gaming. Anyways, if you like this channel, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Can't think of anything else that's really on my mind, but other than that, this is just what it is here. And so anyways, this is Layla saying bye for now, and thank you for watching.